So we understand the month end yesterday, and today happened to be 1st of June. Now, I say something about how BTC is projected to move, all right? How BTC is projected, or my observation, all right? So let me go to the monthly time frame. Let's look at something quickly. Today my network looks a little bit lagging, but I hope it will take us through. And then, whilst we're waiting for the BTC to load, let's look at it from the total market cap, from the total market cap point of view. All right. So the candlestick that ended for May, or the May candlestick, ended bearish, but it has some weeks. So the week was created between 1.074 trillion and 1.278 trillion. And that is exactly where the candle closed. Then we talked about that on Monday, that if I want to make a decision, I will wait to see how the monthly candle will close. So all those who will be making a bullish move here, yes, they might be right, but they might not get the real confirmation. So the same thing is happening here. Yes, turnaround can happen where you will just start seeing a bullish move, or market moving towards the all expected direction. But as far as respecting the candlestick or candlestick indication is also in concern, the probability that we expect a little bearish, especially the beginning of this month, but it will be more or less like a consolidating bearish based on where market will be going. Now, my BTC is not loading. All right, so let me break it down to the 4-hour time frame again, since they have a way they correlate. I don't know, but all right, so we're going back to our monthly time frame. Let me just change to the color that everybody like to see. Right. Okay, so this is what is happening when it comes to the monthly time frame. So now, the month of May closed with a bearish candle, but with a longer wick from below. So the probability that we will have some accumulation, consolidating market here is higher. All right. Let's look at it from history. There are points that BTC didn't make any major move. The whole month, you don't really see major move. Okay, so that's one thing. Now let's see how the week has started. So looking at the week, whole week has started with a push down, because before the month end, we are seeing some bullish move. But as the month began, that bullish move is being shadowed a little. All right, so the week is still halfway. Okay, so if you're a weekly time frame trader and you are wondering if you should go bullish or bearish, you have to be looking at how the week will continue from where it started. Now, when you also look at it, we have what we call bounce and break, all right? So you see that the bearish momentum was somehow high, and then at this point, reducing in momentum, okay? It's reducing in momentum. So at that point, we also have some levels of concentration here. We have some levels of concentration here, but the low it is creating is lower than all these lows. All right, so at this point, you need to put a lot of algorithms together to get the methodology. Now, don't forget, like I always say, because of the correlation mechanism between the coin market cap and BTC USD, you can be able to project this or the coin market cap to be able to know the potential direction of BTC USD, right? So that is also one thing that you need to understand. Now, what's next? Okay, you go to the daily time frame. Like I always say, always do analysis on a bigger time frame so that you can be able to get a clear direction. Okay, clear direction. Now, on the daily time frame, Monday and Tuesday gave us some bullish momentum, right? And it was active, it worked, and pushed up to this level. Now, those of you who remembered, we predicted where the possible reversal or pullback will happen from. And we are also projecting that if that happened, then the probability of it breaking a certain level at one point is high. So it means that we have a layer of rejection, and we're going to look at how these two candles, how this day, Monday and Wednesday, is going to end. And then we actually deduce the next movement of BTC from it. But you can start doing some few calculations and projections. Let's see if it is respecting any level creating, or it is respecting any of the levels so far. So when zoom out, we realize that not really a major level, but probably BTC might be looking at this whole structure, 32,544, and this side, 26,805 as a whole zone. So you must actually look at that point of concentration to see how market will be reacting within that zone and how it is respecting and breaking that zone. That will actually help you make the decision on the next move of BTC, right? Then how it is going to have effect on the coin market cap, right? So on Monday, Tuesday, if you make a sell decision, you would have making some few pips profit, right? Then let's break it to the 4-hour time frame, which shows the picture of what we're expecting. Now, when you're on the 4-hour time frame, it looks like market is trying to create a resistance. And it's also because we have drawn our zone on the daily time frame, it looks wide on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so whatever decision market will do will still be based on how it breaks it. Now, BTC moves in different dimensions. So if you're always looking at the smaller time frame, you'll be thinking that, oh, it has oversold and I have to buy. Now when you look at it on the 1-hour time frame, you realize that yes, somehow it has been ranging here for some time. It's been ranging here for some time within our zone. So which also tells you that looking at the 1-hour time frame, yes, some people might be scalping, but you have to wait and see how this whole consolidation is going to happen, right? And we always say that the best time to trade is a trending market. not a choky market or a ranging market. Because choky market, you are not able to tell the direction of the market. And if you are trading, let's say, the trending market, you always make sure you identify the impulsive and the correction before you make your decision. Okay, so if you break it to the lower time frame, you'll still be seeing something similar to what we're already talking about. Okay, and then within the 15-minute time frame traders, yes, they would have got some few pumps and few dumps. All right, and at the end of the day, if you look at the 15-minute time frame, this is an impulsive move with a little correction, and then it's still pushing down towards the base. So we can't really tell where the base is right now on the 15-minute time frame. People will be spotting a lot of places. All right, so with this, just want you to understand that you must apply or be dynamic in your game. When you are not dynamic in your game, you will just be following the crowd wrongly. Okay, so and that is a projection for BTC. So I wouldn't tell you right now to buy. I wouldn't tell you right now to sell, but you have to wait for confirmation. I'm still waiting for my confirmation, and I'm expecting, who knows, 20,000, 15,000. That is me. So when it gets to 15,000, I believe I'll buy some few bucks and hold it for a little while. Okay, so that is what BTC is doing, and not about being panic, but then you should be able to understand the concepts. All right, so all these moves gives advantage to traders because the holders would have been crying and complaining and every other stuff and stuff. But once you are holding, you are trading, you can be able to take advantage between the little moves and make some decision out of it. So that's trading for you. And like I said, it's not difficult as you hear. Why it's difficult is your mindset and how you're able to develop it to become habit. Once you're able to develop it to become habit, you always see the positive side of it. I always see the positive side of it always, every day, every day, every day. There's no time I see the negative aspect of trading. Why? Because there is a need for it to go up and there's a need for it to come down. And the fact that I didn't see why it is going up and I sell does not mean I'm totally wrong. Yes, I am wrong, but that doesn't mean it should have that negative effect on me. So for this week, this month, it has just begun. So we'll still look at a few days and see how market is reacting. Then you also have to check if there is any important fundamental news or macroeconomics or sentiment for the market so that you use it to do your analysis and then projections. So that's it for BTC, and I'll say a little analysis that you can look up to help your decision making. So if there is any question, like I said, I wouldn't be able to do a long term with you guys tonight. If you are in Ghana, then I want to see you tomorrow at the ICS temporal office. So we meet 101 and then learn trading. Okay, it's at Medina Race Junction. I'll see you there if you want to come. That is if you're in Ghana. Those in Nigeria, you can wait for Monday on Zoom or visit the office anytime for your presentation as far as forex trading. That's one benefit you can get from ICX, and then practice it. Start making money for your own self so you don't keep giving money to scammers and Ponzi scheme developers and making life difficult for you.